When it comes to this microphone, is it more important to have better preamps or just get what you can afford and add a mic activator after it? Leave that down in the comments. Leave your answer down in the comments and we'll discuss it. Welcome back to the Rebel Tech channel. I'm Justin, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Shure SM7B and seeing if this microphone actually needs a mic activator. Now, the first question is, what is a mic activator? Now, a mic activator is a device that's put between the microphone and your existing preamp to allow more gain to the microphone. It kind of like is like a supercharger or like a turbo boost on a car. Kind of a vague analogy, but same concept. It's added on to the existing power, existing engine, meaning the preamp, so that you could get more gain without having to crank the existing preamp. Now, depending on the mic activator you get, will determine if you can boost it that much. For this example, we have a FetHead made specifically for dynamic microphones. There are some that are for condenser microphones, but this one is specifically for dynamic microphones. And obviously this video is for the Shure SM7B, a microphone that is known for needing a lot of gain. Now, as of recording this part of the video, there is just a XLR cable going into the Zoom F6 with 60 decibels, 60 healthy decibels, powering this thing. There is no mic activator installed yet, but as the video progresses, I will let you know when I add it or take it away. So back to mic activators. These devices need phantom power, meaning just because it's a dynamic microphone, which generally speaking do not need phantom power, 48 volts usually, with a mic activator, because it's boosting it, it makes sense that it needs phantom power. So anytime that you're using one, you have to turn on that phantom power just like you were using a condenser microphone that uses phantom power. Now, the next question I have is, what are the factors to consider before buying a mic activator? Like, what's the reason why you're buying this extra tool? Well, the main thing is your preamp noise. Now, with preamps, if they're boosted a lot, usually around that 60 to 75%, like when you're in that range of your boost, you start to notice it. So if your preamp gain goes up to like 75 decibels, if you're around like that, 55 decibels, you might start hearing some hiss, some preamp noise, some noise that just happens to occur when your preamps are giving a lot of oomph to your microphone. In this case, I'm giving 60 decibels to the Shure SM7B. With the mic activator, the FetHead that I have, take away 30 decibels because 30 decibels are coming from that mic activator and you don't have to stress the preamps as much. And like I said, we're going to throw that on in the second half, or parts of the second half. I might switch back and forth, but second half for sure of this video will have the FetHead installed, and maybe you'll notice a difference in quality. All right, so FetHead is installed into the Zoom F6 directly, followed by the XLR port to the microphone. The FetHead is offering 30 decibels, 30, and I have my gain set to about 28 decibels. It actually is 28 decibels. I don't know why I said about, but 28 decibels plus the 30, so about 58. 2 decibels lower than we had before. I wanted to bring it down a little bit. It was kind of getting a little high, but I'm using a 32-bit float format, so not that big of a deal. A couple decibels aren't going to make that much of a difference, especially if you're using 32-bit float. All right, so for this last part, before we have an outro and I cover all my bases with listening to the examples, would it be better to invest in a better preamp, better audio device, or save the money and buy a lower tier, cheaper audio device with lesser preamps with a mic activator. Now, if it's even, in my opinion, this is solely my opinion, if it's even in price, so for example, if your audio device and the mic activator together cost the same as a better audio device with better preamps, I'd go with the better preamps right off the bat. That's just my opinion. Everyone is different. But if you can probably get a 25%, maybe even more difference, so if your audio device and the mic activator cost about 25% less than the other audio device, that's a tongue twister, other audio device. So if it's 25% more for that other audio device, maybe consider the lower one. Oh, and by the way, the FetHead is now installed on the mic end. I don't know if I brought that up, but if I did, I apologize for reiterating that, but it's being in the sequence of what's it called? What's the signal chain? Oh my god, I can't think right now. I'm a little rusty with making videos. This is the first one I've recorded in like a month or so. So microphone, FetHead, then XLR port to the device rather than the microphone, XLR cord, then the FetHead, and then the device. So let me know if you notice a difference for that section, that question, what's it called? Do you need it? Or not do you need it? Is it better to invest in the preamps and the audio device or a lower tier and the mic activator? I'm sorry, I'm struggling right now, but I'm leaving this all in because it's human to be off. Let's do an outro. All right, so I just finished editing the whole video up to this point, up until the outro, and I noticed only one major thing. I did notice a difference in noise with and without the mic activator. So when I plugged it straight into the Zoom F6, and then when I plugged it in with the FetHead, I noticed that there was a slight difference. These preamps are pretty good on the Zoom F6, but when it comes to a microphone like this that requires a lot more gain, you're probably going to need something to help the preamps, take some pressure off of them so you don't have to deal with any hiss that could occur. In conclusion, I definitely feel like mic activators have a place, but it depends on your scenario, depends on the gear that you have to go along with the microphone that will determine if you're going to get it. And then FetHead is not the only one. There's SE Electronics makes the Dynamite one, Cloudlifter, obviously, probably the most popular one out of all of them. And then there's a bunch of other brands. Maybe one day I'll pick up a bunch and do a quality test, but we'll see. I don't exactly have the disposable income to do that right now, but maybe one day I'll maybe buy one at a time and like do a couple videos on it and try to soften the blow of a investment like that. But we'll see. We'll see in the future. So that all being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please hit the like button down below. It will help this channel, it will help this video get out to more people. I hope you like my insight on this stuff. I like this kind of like experimental type video where I just take a topic and just run with it. I might not know everything, and I definitely will learn a lot during the experiments. I'm not going to go in knowing everything, so that's very exciting for me because I just enjoy learning this stuff. And maybe I learned something new along the way. So if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, please leave them down in the comments section. All I ask is you be nice and be a good part of the community. So if you want to be part of the community, please consider subscribing. And I have a Discord available. I'm not usually on it, but when I am, I try to answer questions. And of course, that's a part of this community. It's not supposed to be me answering all the questions. Other people can come in and help out in the comments section. If you have any insight to give people, go ahead. If you have any insight to give on the Discord, go ahead. All you gotta do is follow the rules and be nice. That's all. I'm not asking much. Now that's all I got. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you rebels in the next video.